and acting like it was running out of fuel and doing some other things. So Ninja 500 is torn down again. Ugh, frustrating. So I've run into this weird circumstantial situation. I apologize. I haven't shaved and I look like shit. And I'm not on a lot of my meds right now, so I'm very bloated. So I apologize for that. But I'm preparing for surgery, so there's a bunch of stuff I can and can't do. But yeah. That being said, fuck, man. How irritating. How irritating. Go for a ride and halfway through it starts sputtering and acting really stupid. So if you guys remember, I just cleaned these carbs, right? And interesting findings. Carbs were clean for about 5 or 6 days, all clean, very clean. And I let them sit. And then I went to put fuel in it. You guys know I got it running and all that stuff. But then today it ran great for 2 days. And then today it just started acting really strange. I was like, what the hell? It's got all new parts, new spark plugs, new coil, new CDI, new ignition. Like, all the electronics have been replaced, right? So there's no reason it should be firing weird. What's up, Casey? What's up, Big 69? Edge, what's up, bro? I'm actually talking to Sean right now. Well, was, but Sean should know by now I'm out here in this garage most of the time. Don't forget to smash the like button. We're talking about awesome things here. So I don't know if you guys know this, but the Ninja 500R and the Ninja 250s from Kawasaki, a lot of those cheap little Chinese scooters and stuff have these little carbs, these little, $20 Chinese carbs, and a lot of the parts that are inside of these carbs actually fit on Kawasaki stuff. So I noticed that when I pulled this other carb apart here, that the needle was falling apart. That's the needle valve that pushes up and down, allowing fuel into the float bolt. Well, if you notice, there's no rubber end piece on it. It's gone. And that would normally be what caps it to stop fuel from coming in. So what was happening is we were getting a lot of extra fuel and a lot of weird stuff was happening. However, the needle that's inside of here, these little float bowl needles, um, are interchangeable between Chinese 150cc scooter parts. So I went ahead and just ripped down one of my old scooter carbs that I had laying around and just pulled it out, replaced that. So that's good to go. I'm also replacing a lot of the low end bolts. The float seems to be in good condition, but that I noticed here, and we're going to talk about that. Something that really pestered me is that I just cleaned this carb, and when I pulled it apart, it looked like the carb had been sitting with fuel in it for like 2 years. There was all the corrosion I originally got rid of inside of here and all that was back, and there were like white flakes, and they had clogged up all the holes in. And I really do not understand that because I put all fresh fuel in there again. So this time I cleaned it thoroughly. And this time what I've done is I've let this carb dry very well. So this carb is, oh, you guys can't really see it that well. Maybe you can now. I've got it all torn apart, but this carb, I let this dry now thoroughly. I didn't put it together right back, right after I tore it down. I let everything dry. So I've got all the components down here to throw back together. I've got the new, I got to put that needle back on there because it just fell off, but I got the pilot and the main jet in here. Got the float bar needle. All of it's been pulled and cleaned, and all the orifices have been gone through again. All the hoses have been sprayed out. The emulation tube was cleaned. So this thing should run like a scalded dog once I slap it back together. It's a CVK, man. These things shouldn't have problems. You know what I mean? So I've cleaned them all again. They're all ready to rip, tater chip. And I'm really curious, if I put all this back together, what the deal is. Is it going to corrode all inside of here again? And if it does, where do I go from here? Because I've never had a carb create corrosion so quickly. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Mike, what's up? How does the tank look inside? The tank's fine, man. I cleaned the tank already. I CLR'd the tank already and put a new petcock on it, so the tank's fine. There's got fresh gas in it. Everything's fresh. But I've never, in all the times I've worked on bikes since I was a kid, I've never seen corrosion build up so quickly. So I'm wondering if these carbs are just at a point where they're bad, and any coating that was on them originally inside of there has been eaten away by ethanol damage, and now no matter what I do, they're just going to keep corroding up on the inside after a couple days with fuel in them. And that would really piss me off because these carbs are in great shape. Other than that, like they look normal. I mean, there's corrosion on them, but they look fairly normal for a carb. You know, it's Kawasaki, dude. It's Japanese. Shouldn't be having this problem. Let's see. Mike says, fix the damn thing. I'm working on it, goddamn. Put some magic dust on it. Yeah, it's very awkward. Lead additives, maybe. Put it in. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know because I run ethanol-free fuel, so it shouldn't be any lead additives. You know what I mean? There's no ethanol content in there. And I mean, granted, it does have a 10% or what is it, 5%, 7% lead? I don't remember. But it shouldn't. Dude, it shouldn't. All I'm saying is it shouldn't do that. That doesn't make much sense to me that it would do that. You know? So, anyways, I've sprayed these out again. I let everything thoroughly dry. I'm not going to put all this together until I clean that one and let that one thoroughly dry. And then we're not putting anything else on these. We're just going to throw them back together. No extra spray is happening. Nothing. And then we'll fill them with gas again. We'll prime the tank. Hook up the vacuum leads again. And then we'll see what happens. This bitch should run like a fucking scalded dog. I mean, it's almost a 100 horsepower bike. You know, it's not like the carbs are really that bad. They're just dirty. And I don't understand how they got dirty in 5 days. It's not even that they're dirty. They're corroded. There was no junk in there other than corrosion. So it's really off-putting, man. It's frustrating. I got 8 people in here. Don't forget to smash the like button unless you're a lurker. There's a dick out there that you can suck somewhere in this world. It's just not mine. So, anyways, yeah. So that's the case. That's where we're at with this project. I don't know. I ripped it today. I'll put that video up today. I had fun on it, but then it just sputtered out. And when I took it apart, I noticed that some of the holes, especially the main float going in to get gas, was clogged, and I thought that was very strange. There were like little corrosion particle float debris in there. It was really shitty. So, no, it shouldn't. I think it will work this time. Well, I hope so, man. One of my Bandit carbs, my Bandit carb rack flash corroded like that, but on the outside, after soda blasting, maybe some factory clean coating has eroded, allowing O2 and humidity. That's what I'm thinking, man, is that whatever they initially put on here for the interior coating of this has been eaten away by ethanol damage, is now creating a problem. That would suck, dude, because these carbs are very expensive. I really don't want to have to buy $670 carbs that are used. That's not even new. That's used set. I would be really pissed if I had to buy new carbs for this, man. They are not cheap. I'm going to have to do some research tonight and check on recoding them. So I'm actually getting ready to break down the second one right now and have a look at that. Maybe you guys will get a good idea of what I'm talking about, because we'll go ahead and open that other carb up right now together and we'll have a look at it. So strip to the bone, recoat with enamel. That's a good idea, man. That is a good idea. Welcome to the machine. Thank you. Good advice. So I actually had them pulled already in ultrasonic clean. So this is the third cleaning these are going to receive. But no corrosion on the second clean. I just noticed that it was acting really weird, so I dropped it off with my buddies and let them give them a ultrasonic clean. And but then, like I said, then it sat for a couple days, and then I slapped it back together after I cleaned them the third time or the second time. So this is the third time, and yeah, fuck, man, irritating. Isn't this shit irritating? Alright, let's pull it apart and see what it looks like. Let's see if I can break these loose easily. There's one. Let's see here. Let's have a look inside this carb. We'll look at it together, folks. We'll see if I can show you guys the corrosion buildup. If this one's as bad as the other one, I'm really going to be ticked off. I normally would take carbs apart separately, but I've got the front one up here, so I know that for a fact. So when I do the other one, I'm going to put the parts over there so I don't get them confused. And yeah. So I'm leaving them attached to the bike. Let me move my foot because I know gas is going to come out of here. Or gas should come out of here. If it doesn't, then we definitely know we have a problem. That would not be ideal. Huh. I still don't see gas yet. Unless me leaning it forward, it's already leaked out maybe. But then again, I am holding this very tight. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to open this up. Oh man, there was not much gas in there. What the hell? Is that stuck? That is stuck. Why is that stuck? What the fuck? What the hell? The needle's stuck. Okay, well, that's a problematic thing. That would probably be a really good reason why it's not running right there, huh? But nowhere near the amount of corrosion in this one. There is some in here, but not as bad. However, it doesn't look like much fuel's been getting in here. Well, goddamn. I wonder why that's stuck like that. Let's give it a tap, find out. That's not even flexing in the slightest. It's like bound up or something. Let's give it a little tap, knock her out here. Alright. Let me set all these screws inside here. Damn, man, I hate these old fucking carbs. I hate it when people let things sit. It really pisses me off, man. Beyond no end. Let me check the comments here. Live chat. Cleaning with a detergent. Shut the bell call. Stuck closed. Actually, looks like it's stuck. I don't know, open or closed. I can't tell what the hell is going on with this thing, man. I don't know. It feels like it's not. I don't know, dude. It looks like it's just seized in place. Like whatever happened, it's just seized right there. Shouldn't do that. I don't know if it's open or closed right now. I honestly could not tell you. But it's under a lot of pressure, so. Yeah, something's going on here. This is really weird. Oh, well, fucking look at that. Tip is gone. Just like the other one, the tip is gone. See? The tip is inside there. What the hell happened to this thing? Why are the tips just falling the fuck off on these things? Man. Well, that would be a really good reason why it doesn't run, huh? Fucking needle. The whole tip is gone. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, pop that off there. That's the second tip to go now. What the hell? What the fuck, man? Listen here, bike. You are becoming a real pain in my ass quickly. That's 2 down now that don't have rubber tips on them, bro. How the fuck? How they just fall off like that? What is going on here? It's like they melted. It's like they just gave out. I don't even understand. My brain is not comprehending what's happening right now. So now I gotta get that damn rubber thing out of there. See if I can just tilt it forward and see if it pops out. Of course not. Why would it just come out? I'm gonna have to literally get a pick. Put a pick in there and dig it out carefully. Come on out of there. Come on. It's like stuck on the needle. There we go. You know what I'm gonna do? Fuck that. I'll blast it out of there. I don't have time for this. Woo! Not what I meant to do. That's that one. Oh, that one's not even going through either. What has happened here? What the fuck? I've never seen anything like this. What is going on here? It's rare I get stumped by a project, but this one has me mind-boggled right now. So, for whatever reason, that rubber piece doesn't want to come out of there. And there's a whole jet hole that's just clogged. Let's see. Chat hidden. I don't want to hide the chat. I want to see the chat. Live chat. Yeah. Air blow. Blow out the residue. Lifted by the blow. Blast with brake parts cleaner. Blast again with air. Reassemble and test. Yeah, first I gotta replace that fucking needle now. Dude, what kind of horse shit is this, bro? I've done a lot of carbs, man. I've never had one just fall the fuck apart for no apparent reason. Come on out of there. How stuck is that? Oh, yeah. It's like welded itself in there. That's so weird. What would cause it to melt like that? It's just like like just disintegrated. Chunks of it coming out now. Look at that. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Wow, that is nuts. The whole thing just came out. There. Man, that's crazy. Look at all the crap inside there. Oh, you guys can't see that, but there's a bunch of crap in the bottom of this one again. Yep. Alright, well, that sucks. I don't know what the hell that was about. What the fuck? And that hole's all clogged up again with that corrosion shit. So now we're gonna clear that. Alright, that one's clear again. So, what in the hell? I'm gonna spray it now. There we go. Got fluid coming out of it now. So now both jets have been cleared. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this thing with a brush and blow it off with my compressor tomorrow. What the fuck? I've never seen anything like it. Holy shit. Alright. Live chat. It's gone. Alright, well, sorry guys, I was a little tied up with the looking at this thing, but clearly something happened. And if you notice on this side when I sprayed that hose, there's a whole bunch of white shit that came out of it again. So I think inside this whole line is corroded. I'm gonna put some pressure through this thing is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna spray this because a whole bunch of fucking white corrosion crap just poured out of there again. And this is the third time these are being cleaned. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm going to fill this up with that gum out cleaner and then blast it with the air compressor and just completely clean these lines, as well as all the orifices, holes, and jets, because this can't continue happening. This needs to stop. So I don't understand why both of the needle tips melted like that, but now I'm gonna have to tear a brand new carburetor part over there, steal the needle off of it again to finish this one because it's too close to Christmas and I don't want to wait for shipping. So HD boy Alex, what's up? What's going on, buddy? So let's see. Steve Jones, someone put sugar in the gas? No. That's a locked gas tank, man. Itself melted. Close up. Oh yeah, sorry man, that shit fell. I don't even know where it went, bro. That sucker just melted. It was just pieces. I don't even know where it went. There's like little chunks of it everywhere, but it's like gone now, dude. That thing fucking it took a ride. It's gone. It just like disintegrated. It was just falling apart. It like melted the needle. I've never seen anything like that, bro. So anyways, it's alright. So that's 2 needles down. These are just trashed. I don't know any other way to show you that, bro, but You can see that they're just gone. They like melted from the inside out. It's really, they both did the exact same thing. It's like they absorbed something and then just started falling apart and degrading. But I just blew this out and there was a ton of shit just came out of these lines again, so fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna put it under some serious air tomorrow. I'm just gonna leave it tonight. There's no point in continuing. I can't see anything. It's kind of pointless to try, so we'll clean it again and have another crack at it tomorrow, I guess. So 14 people in here, 7 comments or 7 likes, man. Hell yeah, it's good to see you guys. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What up, boy? We're preparing for the Christmas road trip. Hell yeah, bro. Good luck on that trip, man. That should be fun, man. You'll enjoy yourselves. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna thoroughly clean these tomorrow and then soak them in gasoline and just let them sit fully submerged in gas for like a day, and then we'll slap them back together. I think that'll be the best thing to do moving forward. I really need to get it needs, I don't know. I've never had carbs do this before. This is all new, so fuck yeah. We are waiting. Snow starts Thursday. Hell yeah. What's up, Lambo? DW, did Ron ever get the purple Mopar running? I have no idea, bro. He just I don't know what happened with the Mopar. I think he traded it. So, what did I break now? Well, technically, I didn't break anything. I'm trying to fix broken shit, bro. That's the whole thing, man. Is this Ninja 500 that I picked up ran great today and yesterday, and now today, bro. There's a bunch of corrosion and weird shit in there. So, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go through these carbs pretty thoroughly tomorrow and just rebuild them. I got all the parts to rebuild them here, so I'm just gonna do it here. This bike has a lot of potential to be a great bike. It's just the carbs right now are being fucking dickheads. So I'm just gonna clean everything. But when I sprayed that line, which I had already done prior to this a bunch of times, a whole shitload of chunks of corrosion just poured out of them again. So I think this line right here is corroding on the inside just like the carbs were. So, and maybe that's from not properly drying after being cleaned. I don't know, but it is solvable. I know it's solvable. So tomorrow I'll give these a really thorough once over. I'll strip that other carb that I have over there down. I'll pull the needle out of it. We'll replace both needles because I have brand new needle for this one because I tore that other carb apart. So I got to pull the needle on that other carb that I have. We'll switch it out with this, and then we'll slap it back together and see what happens. So now we have a very good understanding of why it wasn't running very well, because first of all, this carb just completely stopped getting gas almost halfway through, and this one was still receiving gas but was starting to fall apart. So I think this one went first and then this one started to go. And once both of the tips started breaking off, it was causing that one was completely clogged, so that wasn't even getting fuel. So this one was still getting fuel, but once I pulled it out, it started wiggling off, and then it just fell off, and I was like, holy shit, I've never seen needles do that before. So there's a lot of potential to get this running again. I have no idea why those needles failed. I really couldn't tell you. I didn't use any different spray than I normally would. So I always use Gum Out. It's designed for carb parts and cleaning, so it shouldn't do anything to rubber. So the only thing I can think of is that at some point these were rebuilt with very cheap Chinese parts, just like the clutch. The clutch was rebuilt with cheap Chinese parts. When I took the clutch apart because it was frozen up, I realized that somebody had put Chinese parts in it. So I think we are dealing with Japanese carbs that somebody replaced with a Chinese rebuild kit, who knows when. And the same thing with the clutch, it got a Chinese rebuild kit. So I love these fucking projects, man. They make you think. You always learn something new because of dumb shit like this, you know? So, fuck it. I'm not even going to deal with it tonight. I was going to, but now that I see all that corrosion pouring out, I'm just going to fucking deal with it tomorrow. I don't want to do it tonight. I'm just not feeling it. So I was all amped there for a fucking second to just go crush it, bro, and just do it. And now I'm just like, no, I don't want to. So I don't feel like turning on the compressor, pulling the cord out. I don't have enough energy for all that right now. I'm gonna go lay down and just stare at the wall. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Fuck yeah, it does. All right, man. Well, thanks for popping in. If you just popped in, you can go back and rewatch it if you want to. Feel free. I'm gonna go lay down because that sounds like fun. Drink some water. Don't forget to smash the like button if you have. Thanks for everybody who stopped in and commented. Sorry if I wasn't too engaging, but I was doing my best. I'm getting her done, man. So we'll work on it. Gotta bounce later, Mike. So, and if all else fails, I'll bring him back and have him cleaned one more time. I'll call my buddy John up and be like, yo, bro, let's put him back in the sonic cleaner for a fourth time and fucking send it. Something will get these to stop corroding. There's no reason these should be corroding like this. This is fresh gas, fresh everything. I'm rebuilding the entire carbs at this point. Shouldn't be having this problem. There's a chemical imbalance happening here. For whatever reason, we're going to find it. Ah! All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the flip, man. Deuces.